spot, we're going to be having a look at Spectacular Spider-Man Spider Charged Venom. Before we actually look at the figure, what we'll do is we'll look at the packaging first. A very quick rundown of the packaging because it's the same as all the other Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man packages. However, this particular Venom, being that he's spider charged, does come with a spider. And in this case it's a blue spider. I know other figures have come with red, silver. One thing though is that it's not a repainted spider. It seems like it's a different spider with every figure. So at least I have to commend them for not actually just repainting the exact same spider and giving it to us for every single figure. So well done, well done. Very good. Woo! On the back of the packaging, the other figures in this particular wave is Spider-Man. We've got black costume Spider-Man, Electro. We've got yet another Spider-Man down below. We've got the Venom, and we've also got Vulture. Vulture, of course, it seems an ongoing trend that they include one villain, one new mold of a villain, and then they give us repaints of all the other figures. Also, would like to point out as well is if you look at the Venom here, he is a very dark colored Venom versus if you look at the actual Venom here, it's a little lighter, it's a little more purple in color. So I found that rather interesting. It's a shame, however, that they didn't give us the Venom in black, in all black, because I think that would have been real nice. One other thing interesting is to point out as well is there seems to be no start or stop of these waves. It seems like, at least it seems for me though, is that when you go to Walmart, when you go to Toys R Us, they could have this wave along with the Shocker wave, along with the Sandman wave, and they pretty much have figures of every single wave. It doesn't seem like they release these, they sell them, you don't see them for a bit, then they release the next wave. It just seems like a Mod Podge of figures all at once. So you can pick up this Spider-Man and think, okay, this is this Spider-Man, and realize, no, this is the Spider-Man from the other wave. Although it doesn't really matter because, as you can see there, they repaint the crap out of these figures. But needless to say, there's packaging. What we're going to do is we'll open up this figure and we will show you, or I'll show you, a closer look at Venom. So stay tuned. Now that he's out, let's get a closer look at Venom. Before I actually look at this particular Venom, what I'll do is I'll move the accessories out of the way and also give you a look at the spider here. Spider that he comes with. Kind of creepy. Truth be told, I'm not actually a big fan of spiders. I have a bit of a arachnophobia, I guess, if you will. Very creepy. But we'll put that down. Before we actually have a look at Venom, no doubt somebody who has watched my videos probably is thinking to themselves, you already have Venom. And I will say to you, yes sir, you are absolutely right. So what we'll do is we'll move this Venom over. And what I will do is I will bring in the previous wave Venom, as you can see. And prior to that, oh, this is getting excited. Prior to that, we have the first wave Venom. So we have Venoms. The real main difference between these, and consider this actually a bit of a throwback as well, because it saves me having to reshoot this video as I really intended on doing a while back. But if we move the current Venom out of the way and we just have a look at the existing older two wave of Venoms, there we go. As I had mentioned in my previous video, as you can see, the very first Venom has the pronged toes versus the regular feet on the second wave Venom, or the second reissued Venom. Also, you'll notice that his claws have the white nails with the white squares on his hands. This particular Venom does not, and as I also mentioned in the video when I shot the second Venom, as you can see, his arm is a rubbery applied appendage to the shoulder. The shoulder is the only thing that stays constant with these two figures, and then they've just merely added the additional hands. Color scheme wise is pretty much the exact same, and it has the exact same gimmick, which is, I'll put this Venom down to the side here, and this particular Venom has, if done right, has a whipping arm. Fantastic. But that same trend carried over to this Venom, although the good thing that they fixed upon with this Venom is the fact that they made it, they didn't make the figure as loose. So this one certainly was an improvement. This was the only way to get a Venom, or at least a more show accurate Venom, and that was until this Venom here. And though the camera probably can't pick it up all that well, this Venom is a tad darker. Just a tad darker. Just to kind of give you guys an idea here, we keep this Venom in shot and we bring in the black costume Spider-Man. As you can see, there is quite a difference between the second wave Venom and Spider-Man. That difference isn't as noticeable, at least in I don't know, the camera probably isn't going to get this, but at least in real, up close and personal here, the Spider-Man is a little closer in coloring, or the Venom at least is a little closer in coloring to this Spider-Man. Why it couldn't have been black, I really don't know, but instead it's more like a purplish gray, and it's like speckled, which I don't know the camera's going to pick it up, but we'll move Spider-Man out of the way here. But it is definitely, it's a little more gray than the other purple. Again, I really wish it had been black though. Now, his accessories, he does include these two hands. And it's rather interesting because at least it gives Venom some extra depth to the character. It makes him look a little cooler, I think. But the idea is you can really just take his hands and you clamp them onto his wrists. Clamp them onto his wrists, as I should be easily able to do. There we go. And then what you end up having is you have Venom with these hands. Now the only downside to it, granted, they look nice from this side, and as you can see, it's kind of got like the symbiote webbing here. The only downside though is from this side, you can clearly make out that he's got another set of hands underneath. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. And really the coloring was the real reason why I picked up the figure. It was a little more show accurate, but I like the fact that it's got the additional hands too. Now it's still got the same gimmick. Oh no, it doesn't. Look at that, eh? They've actually removed the gimmick from the first two Venoms. He doesn't actually have that. He doesn't have that claw/attack anymore. The only downside though is now the waist is super loose. And I'm thinking it's not just my figure, but probably how all the figures are nowadays. But that's interesting. So there you have it. There is a toy spot and also a bit of a throwback to the Spider Charged Venom, and then we had the second wave Venom, and then we had the first wave Venom as well. So there gives you 3 different options to go with Venom. Certainly these two probably are no longer available, but not a bad looking figure, and I do like the additional accessories of the 2 hands. What I would probably give it out of a 10? I don't know, I'd probably give him about a 6. I mean, again, the coloring is really a disappointment. Maybe a 5. Coloring's a disappointment. I don't like that you can see the hands, but I mean, I know certainly that can't be helped. But really, the one thing that dooms this particular figure is the fact that yet again, it's a little bit closer to the show, but it's still not black. Still not black. But that is a toy spot on the Spectacular Spider-Man, and that was the Spider Shocked, or I was going to say Spider Shocked, Spider Charged Venom. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Later.